All right, Josh, you want to start it?
All right, turn the lights off, everybody.
Who's the killer?
Please make the thumbnail mic going like this.
I'll find a way to do that.
Okay, all right. Bodies. When a group of 20-somethings gets stuck in a remote mansion during a hurricane, a party game gone very, very wrong ends with a dead body on the ground and fake friends at every turn as they try to find the killer among them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just found this sheet of paper. It has an X on it. Anyone know what that means?
That means you're the murderer.
Oh,
Yo.
So this movie has an 85% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 69% audience score.
Wait, has critics what?
85%.
That's weird.
85.
That's kind of high, huh?
That blows my fucking mind and my fucking dick at the same time, dude. 85?
Hey, as my boy Mike would say, my grandpa's dick, bro. That shit is trash.
That's Call of Duty, Mike. That's not Small Guys Podcast.
Hey, cut that.
Yeah, cut that. Voice.
Again, that's a Mikey original. I've never once said that.
Honest to God, though, I walked out of the movie theater and I told Aiden, I was like, I haven't said this all year, but I truthfully wish I did not watch that fucking movie. I really
see,
bro.
I think I'm the only person that liked this movie.
Mike, you're being
in here.
so fucking toxic right now, bro. Your toxic masculinity wouldn't let you enjoy this movie, probably because there was a woman lead.
Listen, actually,
Quit gaslighting me into thinking it's a bad.
Yeah,
movie.
and stop suppressing Aiden by putting
Listen,
thoughts into his
listen,
head.
guys. You guys
Let's
have
sit down and talk through this, Mike.
I have body dysmorphia. It's an actual thing. Fucking dumb bitch. She played her role good. I'll give it to her, but dumb.
Like,
bitch.
yeah,
No,
dude,
but
she
Mike, it is
Michael.
it is a comedy where it is supposed to be making fun of Gen Z people. Like they're Gen Z people making fun of Gen Z.
Yeah, they did a great job at
So
that.
that is-
I know. Yeah.
The movie was funny. I'll say that.
I'm gonna come out and say it. This movie gets a 0 because it's got Skeet in it. That's just me though.
Fuck Ski.
Skeet's dead.
Fuck
really
Skeet.
quick. Me and Aiden were talking about it. Look Pete Davidson dead in his eyes in this movie and realize he hit Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian let that dude.
Yeah, bro, because he fucking gaslit her into doing it.
Makes me sick.
Let
Makes
us
me
on
sick.
keeping up with the Kardashians, Hulu. Come on, we need to be on one of the episodes.
He's a small guy's
We'll shit talk Pete Davidson if we can get on Hulu.
I'll gladly shit talk this movie too. So
Well, so Mike, what did you not like about it?
here's the thing. I will say this. I like the fact. Can I just spoil it now? Because
Go
honestly,
right
I
ahead.
don't think
Yeah,
anybody.
just-
Nobody. If you
Spoiler
care
alert.
about this movie-
Spoiler alert for this movie.
if you
So
care
it
about this
wasn't a true
movie-
story.
No, this one wasn't a true story. I thought it was.
if you care about this movie, you don't have a taste in movies. But listen, at the end, when nobody was actually the killer, I will say that's a really good twist.
That was creative. That
I
was
liked
so creative. And the dad
That's
walks in
like-
and goes, "What happened here?"
Hey, bored in the house, and I'm in the house. But Pete Davidson fucking cuts his own neck. I was like, you're literally fucking kidding me.
Because he's just trying to be like fucking what's his name?
the boyfriend. What's
Yeah, that fucking 30-year-old man hanging out with
Rich
a
Max
21-year-old.
Greg.
Greg.
Poor Greg.
I like that part. It's a good creative twist. It was outlandish. I will give it to them. The fact that nobody was the killer. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was, the whole movie, I was like, all right, who's the fucking killer? I thought it was Sophie.
I thought we were getting a like Gen Z clue is what I thought we were about to get
See,
with the way that it started.
Brian, and I want to know what your thoughts were because I kept whispering it to Andrew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were
I
talking
thought-
the whole movie.
Yeah, we were talking. I mean, it was literally just the
Us.
the four
Yeah,
of us.
dude.
and a
This
random
is
guy.
one where I wish I did go to the theater solely because I know I would have had you guys cracking up throughout it. Because like
Yeah.
that movie was just, I didn't
Well,
even
okay.
know.
Well, I thought it was a Scream situation where I thought Skeet was alive the whole time and he faked his
Skeet.
death and he was just killing people.
That would have
'Cause
been
they never
good.
brought his. They like made it
Yeah.
a point to not bring his body inside. and leave him outside and don't touch his body. So I was like, oh, so he's just running around killing people. And then if they ever check on him, he could just be outside laying down again. But no, they all killed themselves, basically.
Wait, I have a Josh. Remember? So who the fuck was behind them with the flashlight at that one point? Remember that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we get an answer on that?
Which scene?
Plot holes.
It could have been
Oh,
Greg turning on
yeah.
his flashlight to go downstairs to the gym to lay down.
That's true.
Yeah, because
It's-
that was mad sus, dude. The flashlight went out and then they found a dead body.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was. I think it was before they found Emma in the bed or something like that. But the four of them walked into the room, and you see a flashlight like go on behind them, and we're like, "Who the hell's that?" It's probably Greg going downstairs to go
with,
lay in the
with
gym.
his headphones.
Yeah,
this
that mask,
I like.
seasonal
so-
depression mask.
I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
be the only person towards the end here that gives this a decent rating. But I liked this movie. Because like you guys said, the whole time you're just like, who did the killing? Who did
You
it?
like this more than Day
Ooh.
Shift?
Yeah. Day Shift was horrible.
Day Shift had Jamie Foxx in it.
Yeah, and
Talented man, wasted
as-
talent in that
As I
movie.
said in the movie, I like Jamie Foxx. I don't like Day Shift.
Well, see, now you're
Um,
gaslighting
This
me.
is different. This is different.
That's because you have body dysmorphia.
Stop being so toxic.
Not being so toxic.
Yeah,
I liked the Gen Z take making fun of people. I thought that was funny.
that was funny.
The what I started thinking later on, because they were, kind of taking a lot of drugs, I was like, oh, what if one of them's like on a trip, like on a like an acid
Killing
trip,
them.
and is just fucking going around killing them, and then is like, it wasn't me, and then they're just like,
It
wait,
was the game.
yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was interesting. The ending, I liked the ending. I thought it was really stupid when she's just like, "Oh, I've got service." I'm like, okay, that was stupid, but
Mhm.
They
Like,
needed more than that. And first,
yeah, they
off,
needed to.
don't
I liked
need
how
it.
they went with it. How there was no killer, and it was just like basically those two girls were kind of the killers, but not on purpose.
Yeah, all except for Skeet's body. They literally didn't fucking
He
kill.
fucking killed himself.
Yup.
Yeah.
You
The
think
one-
Kanye liked that scene?
Probably. Probably.
Well, how did the two girls explain the situation to anyone?
Yeah, because now they're
That's a
just
good
the
point.
killer, and like the knife, like her fingerprints are on the knife that killed Greg.
Yeah.
The drugs were given to what's her name, and then fucking they pushed the girl over the balcony onto the table.
Yeah,
But also that bitch was crazy.
Yeah, that bitch was actually crazy when she's just like, I don't have a gun. I don't know what you're talking about. And then
Yeah.
she's like, here's the gun.
I just want to know, did they fuck in the car or not? Like, was that made up or
Yeah.
what?
no, I
They
think they did.
That's because why would Sophie run after the phone?
Yeah, and then too, the underwear was in the car too. Remember, she found
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
bikini.
So
You know what's funny? When she left the thing down, I go, she's gonna kill the battery. And then sure
Yep.
enough, they
And
got
I said
there
that too.
I
and she
turned
killed
over
the
to
battery.
Josh. I go, oh, that battery's dead. And you saw that coming later in the movie.
yeah,
Honestly, it would have saved me fucking an hour and 15 minutes of my time if
hour
the-
34.
Same thing. If the battery was on and everybody just left, I'd have been like, you could end it right fucking there.
No, the weirdest part of the movie, guys, they kept popping up with ads for an online casino. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I don't think you saw this one in theaters.
No. Yeah, the first time it happened, I was like, "Wow, what a creative decision to put an ad in the middle of the movie." And
We-
then
we do not
it happened
condone.
it happened 3 more times, and I was like, "Oh."
You're like, is this part of the plot?
All right, I'll play the
I
slot.
thought it
sure.
was like the bear, like when he has a cookie show at the beginning, because it hit like in the first 5, and I was just like, "Oh fuck!" Like, what are they doing?
Oh my
That's
God.
so funny.
So stupid.
Yeah,
And
dude.
funny.
I honestly didn't even see the bottom of the screen because this dude was recording from his seat. Like,
Jesus.
the seats were
We
right
don't
here, and
condone
the screen was
pirating. Small guys does
No,
not.
no pirate.
Yarg. I actually turned the stream off and went and bought a movie ticket, and I sat by myself. I just didn't want to say that out loud.
Well, I know that Mike and Aiden weren't fans of it, and I think me and Brian are kind of on the fence, right, Brian? Would you say you are? And then Andrew.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the middle about it. Because again, that ending kind of saved face. Because that was something new and creative. Is that there
Okay.
wasn't a killer until they made themselves a killer.
So if Sophie was the killer at the end, or let's say my prediction, if Pete Davidson actually was the killer,
I'd have been
killing
more
everyone,
disappointed.
you would have been more
Yeah,
disappointed.
definitely.
Okay.
There was no winning really
Yeah.
in the end, like
Yeah.
in terms of if it was good or not, because so much has been done
Yeah.
with like how long movies have been around. Like we've seen a lot.
Yeah, like Scream.
Yeah, and it's just one of those situations. There's no winning really how they want to go about it, but with this ending, I think was like the right way to go.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely creative, like I said, but I guess that brings us back to the topic that like it's hard to be creative nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've said that
With
before.
with everything that's been just released up to this point, like it's hard to have like a standalone really good movie.
Yeah.
And obviously they were creative, but it was a dog shit movie. Like, I don't
So
know.
what did you hate about it?
It was just like it's just
There's the
cheap.
fact that there was women leads, that gets my going every time.
No, whoever played Emma in some type of way, she was fine. But besides that, like it's just like it captivated me. It kept me somewhat entertained, but like the ending kind of just like it was creative, but like I didn't like it at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was just
so
like, I was just like sitting there like, what the fuck? Like there's
So I-
it's
very
just stuff like that. It just didn't like.
Well, because I don't think you're supposed to really like the characters either. I think you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're almost just supposed to kind of laugh when they die or at the stupidity of how they're dying or,
yeah.
know what I
It's
mean?
supposed to be it. I mean,
Yeah.
at that point though, like go like full like scary movie and just like have a dumb movie.
yeah.
In my opinion, it would have been a lot better if they done it that way, like another like scary movie spinoff. But the fact
Yeah.
that they tried to be a little serious, it just like it just wasn't my taste, honestly.
Yeah.
Something that did crack me up though, again, not saying that pirating movies is okay at all, but the opening is just them making out, and I was dead ass like,
Bro,
did I click the right movie?
Bro,
It's like, what is going on?
I was in the movie.
Like
theater.
I'm all for it, but I was just like, did I like click the right link, bro? Like,
Well,
what am I on
we
right
get
now?
in there, and I just hear like because this was my recommendation to go see this from Emma actually. She
My
said-
recommendation was 13 Lives, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so it's on the record for you listeners.
That's fine. I said 13
Wow.
Lives too.
And Brian mentioned Day Shift. Actually, Aiden did. Aiden did, right, guys?
I recommend don't watching.
Mine was The Bear.
The Bear. Yeah. Aiden's
Um,
was Day Shift. We could throw it on him since he's
I
not
think
here.
I get a little credit for 13 Lives.
Well,
Whatever.
like it's
Anyway,
gritty.
13
Uh,
lives, not lives.
Yeah, lives. Yeah.
Lives. Well,
Libs.
thank
You
God
thought it
there
was a
were-
comic book movie, so
Thank God there were no bodies coming out of that movie. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I liked the movie.
yeah, you
Um,
recommended it for us to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because when it starts off, it's those two chicks kissing. And I just heard like Mike, Aiden, and Josh be like, "Oh, all right."
I looked at it and I was like, hey, yo. Damn.
I started questioning why my girlfriend recommended it. I was like, "Wait a minute."
That's a sign. It's a sign, Andrew. You better-
I thought that one part when they asked Alice how long she's been dating Greg, and she's like, "Oh, really long time," and then they get her to say it's been 2
fucking
weeks. Yeah, that shit was funny. So it's just the characters are so insane. Oh, and then too, we should mention the part where Alice has a podcast. That
Yeah.
part
I laughed
it had
out
me
loud.
laughing for a while. Yeah. That was probably the funniest part of the movie. The four of us were cracking up.
Yeah, because she's like, it's so much work. You have to schedule it in the calendar. And, you
The
have to-"
calendar, yep.
And I'm thinking like literally me and Josh like do this. I'm like, because I mean, it doesn't seem, it seems like we just talk and we just put this out, but I was like, man, I feel this. Like we literally
We're trying to fucking get the five of us
Shut the
together to
fuck
agree on a
up,
time.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
the only
basically-
struggle I think we have is just trying to line up a time.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
Other
you're
than that, I think though one of the best scenes was right before they fucking killed Greg, thinking Greg was the killer. They did a great job of shooting how much of a monster, like tall wise, Greg was to these girls.
Compared to them, yeah.
Like, he's literally there and just bosses the fuck up on them.
Yeah. He's a good like 10, 15 years older.
Oh
than
my
them.
God! And when they're like, he's a
He's a vet.
vet,
Yeah.
the fucking
veterinarian.
veterinarian.
That had me laughing. I was
And then they're like, you
"Oh."
called him G.I. Joe, and she's like, look at him. That shit was funny.
That's why I say like it's just like it's stupid. And if you're gonna go stupid and a little serious, don't go one way or another for me. Like I
Yeah.
get like you're trying to pull in both a little bit, but you can't make a good movie like where it's like, wow, like I want to see that movie. Or I'm gonna recommend that movie to people. Like
Yeah.
you gotta go one way or another, and like you gotta have a target audience. But
Yeah. So it's
I
safe
guess-
to say you won't rewatch it probably.
I might rewatch that Alicia scene where it's like borderline is serious. I have body dysmorphia.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I was like, what the fuck? I literally said that out loud.
Alice kind of stole the show for me. I think she was like the
Oh.
funniest character. Every time she
Yeah,
talked.
100%.
Yeah, every time she talked, it was just complete nonsense, but it was hilarious. And I think she was the one saying, "You're suppressing me." And that part was pretty funny.
Was she the one that said, "All right, my mom has what's it called? What the fuck? Borderline." That
Oh,
was like the serious moment. She just goes, "All right, I've been going through a tough time. My mom has borderline." Everyone's just like, "What the fuck?"
I think
you're,
that was.
you're getting it wrong. You're getting it wrong, but
I thought she said borderline.
she
I
said
think-
body dysmorphia.
Yeah, B's mom was borderline, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
scene was funny.
Yeah.
That one was funny.
Did you not just hear what I said literally a minute ago?
No, I couldn't hear anything. My mic fucked
Jeez.
up. That's on me. Hey, please donate, dude. I need a new headset. Help out the small guys. We're trying to give you the best content that we can.
Go download, check out the YouTube. No, I mean, Mike, maybe we can actually play bodies without the killing part.
Yeah, I'll be home this weekend. Let's all play in Josh's basement.
Yeah, we can turn off the
One
lights.
condition,
And,
one condition though, we all do it naked.
well, how else would you
I'm
play?
keeping my
why
shirt
would we
on,
do
though.
it? Okay. I was gonna wear my socks.
I'm gonna Winnie the Pooh it.
Everybody can wear one clothing. So it could
One
be your
article of
shirt,
clothing.
underwear, one sock, not
I
two.
was
One
gonna
sock.
say one sock,
Not
not two.
two.
All right, I'll put my left sock on.
No, but with all that being said, you guys want to review it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go last, but yeah,
You want to go last?
yeah.
You two middle guys that are in the middle here, you go first. and
Yeah,
then
I'll
me
go-
and Mike-
I can go
Me and Mike will
first.
finish it off because we're gonna have polarizing scores.
Okay. Yeah, I like I said earlier, I like the way they had Gen Z like kind of make fun of Gen Z. It is marketed as a comedy horror. I didn't think it's scary. It really isn't much of a thrill either, I would say. But it is, I did think it was really funny. It is really a whodunit. The twist at the end too, was really something. When I saw it, I was like, I wonder how people will take this twist if they prefer it this way or if they preferred like someone was going around doing the killing. So I'm a little indifferent to it. I am happy that it's something different, so I can't complain about that. So I'm leaning. I'd give it a 72. I probably won't rewatch it again, but I thought it was pretty funny for what it is. It's funny. It's a really who done it kind of thing. So
I'm sorry, I missed the score. What'd you say? 60?
I give it a 72.
72? Whoa,
Yes.
fuck. Well, so you know,
Like, would you tell someone not to watch
it? I don't want to waste an hour and a half of their time.
Really? Wow.
Like
We
if
watched
if
Minions.
someone was gonna be like, "Yo, yeah," but that was for the bit, bro. That's committed to the bit. If someone would be like, "I'm gonna watch Bodies, I wouldn't tell them not to. I'd just be like, "Let me know what you think of that fucking movie," because I am in between. My rating, I'm going with a 61 on this. I enjoyed it more than Day Shift. I actually do but like all the Skeet and Kanye shit aside, like I've always liked Pete Davidson. I think King of Staten Island is one of my fucking favorite movies.
It is a good ass movie.
But I think like killing him right away was a good play. But I kind of wish that he was around a little bit more because he's funny as fuck in that. Like when he freaks out about like gaslighting and being toxic and shit, I was just like, thank God, like someone is saying it. Like people are allowed to feel how they want to feel, but like the way that he was like wording it was like, Jesus Christ, like you're always saying this and that, and it's just like, all right, someone finally said it.
Yeah, and he gets super jealous of Greg and everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was definitely interesting, and I mean, I guess the only jump, if there was a jump, was actually when Pete Davidson died and his body hit the glass. That kind of like got me at first. I was like, oh fuck, I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think safely 61. Won't rewatch it, but that ending saved a lot of face for it. And yeah, if you have the time, just quick watch watch it. Let us know what you think. Are we wrong or were we right?
Andrew?
Yeah. All right. So I definitely fall a little bit higher than these guys. Not crazy high. I'm not saying this is a top movie of the year for me. I mean top somewhere. Would I rewatch it? Maybe, probably not. If someone else wanted to watch it, I would watch it with them, but I would not go rewatch this movie on my own. But I thought it was entertaining. They did a great job of making fun of Gen Z. I mean, like you said, when Pete Davidson, Brian is talking about, you're always saying gaslighting they hit that on the nail because I mean, that's a thought that I've had too. It's like, oh my God, all these like buzzwords that we hear all the time now that are just like, oh, what are you gonna say? You're a narcissist now?
Well, that's what I love too, because like he literally just like pulled it from like Twitter and TikTok. And I think that's something, again, that's why I said people could feel how they want to fucking feel, but Twitter and TikTok has ruined so much shit that like people will say something in real life, I'll be like, God damn it. Where did we go wrong?
It's almost like we gave too much information that's may not be factual and everyone's self-diagnosis now.
Yep. That's the biggest thing, is just everyone's self-diagnosing is what I care about. That's the thing that pisses me off, and I think that's why I love that scene.
Yeah, so I liked the movie. I thought it was entertaining. Josh, you asked to if we'd like the movie more, if one of them was the killer. How they did the ending, I liked. I liked that no one was the killer. That was unique. Like you said, Mike, I mean, I think I'm going to tie all three of you guys in here. It's hard to do some original now. This was different. It was different. It kept me entertained. Was it stupid? Yes, it was stupid. But you go into it knowing, or at least I did, that it was going to be kind of stupid.
It's supposed to be.
I actually asked Josh, I was like, this is a comedy too, right? Like, and he was like, yeah. So could it have been any longer or shorter? No, hour and a half kept my attention any longer, and this would be getting a lower rating. Any shorter, and maybe the rating would have stayed the same. But I'm going to give it an 80 flat. So it's not crazy high from you guys, but I liked it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Let us know what you think. Maybe you're going to be like whatever Mike's about to say, or maybe you fall in between, or maybe you fall towards my end where you thought it was entertaining. And I liked it enough to watch it once. Like I said, I wouldn't rewatch it unless someone really wanted to rewatch it with me. But Mike, let's hear what you got to say. So finish us off, please.
I will gladly finish this off. I'll do it better than you, Andrew. How about that?
All righty.
No, honestly, I really don't have a lot to say. And just a simple fact that like it was stupid, but it was like stupid, like dumb stupid. It wasn't funny stupid. It was just fucking stupid to me. Like that's the best way I can describe it. I really wish that was a little aggressive, but I really wish that.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
For a fellow TikToker yourself, that's crazy.
I mean, here's the thing. Again, they did a great job of making fun of Gen Z and all the buzzwords, and honestly, like Alice and all the characters, they did their part in a sense of like they made me do what we were supposed to do towards their characters. Like, oh, we're supposed to like this character, I like her, or oh, I hate this character, I hate her. They did a great job of all of that, and the story to me was just plain like it was stupid as fuck. And the ending, like it was creative, it was unique, and that's the only positive thing I will say about it. Besides the fact that like it made me giggle a couple of times, not like a Step Brothers like laugh out loud about to piss my pants giggle. It was more like someone's tickling my feet, and then I let out like a little like that type of giggle. So when it comes down to like rating for me, here's the thing. I don't even know what the fucking movie's called anymore. Day Night, Day Shift, Daybreak, Day whatever.
Day Shift.
That one. Yep.
Is it Day Shift?
Day Shift.
Okay. So I will say this. I like Day Shift more than I like Bodies.
Wow.
Okay. And for that sole fact, I have to give this score, Bodies, one less than I gave Day Shift. So I'm gonna give it a 49. Okay.
Yep.
And in hindsight, I know that's really low, probably lower than I should go. But here's the thing. I haven't had a movie where I've walked out of the theater, like I said. I haven't said, I really wish I didn't watch that fucking movie. And Bodies did that for me. So 49 Alice, really funny. Pete Davidson, not a big fan of. Whenever I see Pete Davidson in a movie, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a fucking stupid movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mike, you
But,
should see King of Staten Island though. That is actually
That's a
really
good watch.
movie.
It's a little longer of a movie, but definitely worth it. I think it's a
Bill
little
Burr's in
shorter
it.
than 13 Lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we went to go see this movie, Emma actually told me, she said, you're either going to like this movie or think this is dumb as hell. And the people she went with too thought this was, from my understanding from what she said, that this was a dumbass movie and they would never watch it again. So
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm saying that you should go see this, because you are going to fall somewhere in that spectrum of like, this is a stupid ass movie and the humor is dumb and I'm not entertained, or hey, this was funny and I liked it. That, you know, it is kind of an interesting one. We're not crazy far on the spectrum of scores here.
Or you can be like Brian and be on the spectrum.
Yeah, if you're Brian, then
I'm sorry,
Michael, you are literally fucking gaslighting me right now. I feel
was
like
really
I'm not.
toxic.
I'm not
Yeah, that was
fucking
toxic
being
as
heard
fuck,
right
Mike.
now.
Sorry. I'm
such
just
a
really pissed that I
narcissist, bro.
waste. I'm pissed that I wasted an hour and a half of my life watching that movie. Honestly.
it was $5.
Well, you did it for the pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
that's
fans
fair.
wanted your opinion on it.
And there's
Yeah,
my opinion.
now we've got some scale of scores. Usually
Yeah,
we're
I mean, Andrew in 80, you in 49, so it's pretty.
Are you team Mike or are you team Andrew? Let us
Yeah.
know in the comments.
Yeah, new
let,
head.
us, let us know.
Hey, Sanch,
Um,
if you're listening, just send me a little smiley face in the DM so I know you made it this far.
Oh wow.
Putting Sanch on the spot like that.
Your number one fan?
Yeah, I love that guy.
And just really quick before we wrap it up here, just a friendly reminder that when we say Small Guys Podcast, we are not referring to our physical appearance. Take that as you want. We're talking about something small. We don't know what it is, but we're not talking about our physical appearance here.
What's small guys to you guys, you know?
Oh
Yeah. It's,
no,
Small
but
I can't say that.
subjective. Earth is small in comparison to something.
There we go.
It's all about relativity. What's small to you might not be small to someone else. So
Yeah.
putting that out there. For someone, it might be perfect, but for someone else, it might be too small or it might be too big. You never know.
Never know.
no, 3 inches of snow is a lot of snow.
Has anyone heard that
100%.
it's too
That's
big
a-
yet?
That's almost like too much snow. Too much
Yeah,
snow.
I couldn't drive in that much snow. 3 inches is a lot.
Oh, close the schools.
Yeah,
Jeez.
close the schools. Yeah, close everything. No, but yeah, just to close this out, next week we're doing Woodstock 99 and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Woodstock 99 is going to be our first documentary, so that'd be pretty cool. That's on Netflix.
I was there.
I was there
Oh.
too.
Were you?
When were you born?
Oh.
What year were you born in?
99.
76.
Oh,
I was actually born at Woodstock 99.
oh, he's,
In
you're
back in
conceived
the-
there.
Wow.
Does being conceived at Woodstock 99 count?
Count
No,
as he being there?
I was born in Woodstock.
Interesting.
No, but that'll be next week. So,
Cool.
but yeah, all right, boys.
All right, boys.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys
Love
for
you
listening.
all. See you soon.
As
Like,
we wrap up-
subscribe, do it all.
Yeah.
As we wrap up this episode, remember, wrap it up yourself.
All right,
I don't
boys.
get it, Michael.
All right.
Of course you don't, because you don't have sex, Brian.
Oh.
All right.
See you, boys.
See ya.
See ya.
Everybody right now.
No.
Smile if you like dick.
Mikey, why are you grinning?
Fuck!
I see 4 smiles.